Hey guys, Monkey DKS here, and I am back, and I am here in the Nether, which has got a lot of work done. So if you recall from before, we used to have a Nether hub down here, and we decided we're going to, yeah, people are blocking it off because we keep getting hit. And we are trying to move everything up here, and building a TARDIS from the British TV show Doctor Who. Highly recommended to everyone, by the way. Ooh, sand. Thank you. So, in the meantime, we have started a few tunnels, like that one, which isn't very interesting. Everybody's just leaving signs around asking for things. Don't sleep in the Nether. Okay, good to know. But over here, this is the most finished tunnel. And I believe I showed it in the live stream a little bit. Black and white are actually currently working. So this is the tunnel. What's going to happen is there will always be a cart here. I need to change that block to a dispenser, which may change their design with this, which looks very nice, but it has to be a dispenser. I could put a dispenser underneath, but it is it's an awful lot of wiring to do that. So anyway, you're going to get in the cart here. You'll trip this wire, which is called a trip wire. This is hard to do. Trip the wire, and you'll go forward. This detector rail will spit out another cart from the dispenser, so that's always ready. And then you will turn down whichever color you selected. So you can see down here we've got a bunch of colors. These aren't as much done as these are. We've gone through a couple different designs. This was the original design down here, and it's boring and ugly. And the original plan was to have the return tracks come down here, go all the way down to the end, and come back. And Dragon Master said, well, that's stupid. Can't you just do this? And I said, oh yeah, that'll work. So what he said was, why don't we just make them go up or down? I think originally he said down, but I decided up because we're near where the netherrack is going to break through. So they all come up here and then just instantly turn left. Then they come down this path and actually fall onto this. So instead of a double track here, there's only a single track here, and it's only the outbound line. The inbound line is above us, and it just comes down here, and then when you jump out of the cart, this opens up and it goes down. Nice and simple. So a lot of people have been doing a lot of work down here, and I don't even know everybody who's been doing stuff. I know Jay Holland's been doing stuff, and Dragon Master's been doing stuff, and Scooby J's been helping out, and everybody's been getting materials, and Binary Guy brought over a bunch of his redstone, and oh, we've made it all the way this far. Okay, guys. Almost. A lot of his redstone and iron supplies that he hoards, and so it's really coming out nice, and we're having a lot of fun with this. So today I thought we would start actually making some of the circuitry that's going to make this happen. Make the dispensers, make the fillers, and all of that. So I wanted to start. I saw, yeah, there's a random workbenches. I made a bunch of chests. And what I want to do is I want to just hold down my button here, and we're going to come around here and click in there, and click in there and there. So that is the recipe for a hopper, and I'm just going to make a ridiculous ton of them. So all I'm doing is just holding down my mouse button, just the regular old mouse button, and dragging through these here. Okay, so now I have more iron than chests, so there you go. Now I'm going to double click these and pull them out, put them right there. So I have 32 hoppers to work with. I have some cacti, and some sand, which is great. So let's hop underneath here. The drop is here. And that is going to go, I'm just going to do all of this. I've been doing everything out of regular rails, because I only have 21 powered rails, because I don't have that much gold. So I am being very, very careful with how much I use. So I'm just going to send this out here. And then into a cactus. Now, one of the things that I learned that you can do, and if you saw, I know I showed this on one of my live streams, if you were watching that, but you can actually put a hopper directly underneath a cactus. So I'm going to go this way. Oh, I forgot, I need to start this at the other end. It makes more sense. So I want it to end up, actually I want to go that way, don't I? Okay, so I'm going to go under this. Alright. I have a plan, I swear. I know what I'm doing. The dispenser for all of this, if this is the track, this is the track right here. So this has to be a dispenser, yes. So that's a dispenser and it goes up. So you are going to go this way. And I'm just going to make a bunch of hoppers. I'm just going to put the first one there and then shift click all of these. And this is going to change. No, it has to go down further actually. So let's do that better. Let's do this. Let's be better. What we have to do is we need I just used all of my wood on the hoppers, but I still need 2 chests down here. Excellent. Okay, so I need these 2 chests to feed into a hopper, which means we really just need to go lower. And I'm going to put them way back here, because it doesn't really matter where it is. Now, if this was Overworld instead of Nether, I could actually save myself some trouble by using a water stream. And I would actually like to do that. I would just spit something somewhere into a dispenser and it would just spit out and the water stream would bring it over into another hopper. But because we're working in the Nether, that's not really a possibility. Let's just start there. So all of these hoppers, because I am pointing my cursor at the other hopper, you can go in a hopper now, that's neat. They are going to feed into each other. So if I drop down one more block here, see how these are all pointing at each other? That's what's going to give us the lateral motion. And over here, oop, wrong button. I'm going to point at the chest there, and now what I can do is I can actually take this rail and pop the rail right on top of the hoppers. So then I will block this up, and I'm going to figure out what block types and crap I want to use later, but for now I'm perfectly okay with this. The not in creative mode, the cart will come up, break against this, and fall into these hoppers, make their way into the chest, make their way out of the chest into all of these hoppers, and then go up through the dispensers. Now, for the dispensers, I need to make a bunch of bows, and I need some stone. So let me go get some materials together for the dispensers, because I hate making people watch me gather materials, and I'm also going to fill in my holes here because I hate stuff like that. And I will be back. Okay, I misspoke slightly earlier. I also actually need more hoppers than I need dispensers. Although I do need a few droppers, excuse me. Though I do need some dispensers. And we don't have enough cobble here for them. Let's throw that out for now, because I don't think... you know, let's just take it all. I only need the one at the moment. So, let's see if I can remember the recipe off the top of my head. It's that, plus a piece of redstone, and, nope. Ugh, I don't remember my, my dispenser recipe. Is it this? Yeah, let me check. Oh yeah, I do remember my dispenser recipe, but it doesn't work with an enchanted bow, and I almost just got rid of my enchanted bow, which would have been silly. So I have a bunch down here. I don't need buttons at the moment. So, I was correct, just in the wrong order. So I'll put the bow, put that, and one of each of those. Perfect. Alright, let me throw some of this wood back. Where's the wood's here? Okay, what else can I get rid of? You. Sand, I'm gonna leave over here. Shears again. Alright. Okay. So the droppers... Nice. Droppers go over here. Let's see if I can go down here without... Nope. Go away. Droppers go here. These guys are going to feed into the droppers. And all of the droppers are going to face up. So I can just jump while holding shift. And that's wrong. Because the droppers are all going to go here. So shift, jump, jump, jump. Break the ceiling. Jump, jump. Was that right? Oh, I was right. Never mind. I'm paying attention, I swear. Alright. There, and then dispenser goes on top of that. Dispenser. And then this goes back to someone else making it pretty. It's been nice. I've been doing a lot of building, and then other people have been making my stuff pretty, which is good because I'm terrible at pretty. So, yeah, there's no floor there anyway. Alright. I'm also trying very carefully to not leave any of this area too open. And by that I mean we already had a couple problems with ghasts in some rooms that we left too big. So a ghast will go hello Hopper in a 5 by 5 by 4 space. So we're trying carefully not to have any of those. Alright, so if I throw a dropper in, ow, ow. If I throw a dropper in here, I should get it over here. Nope, that's not true. I'll actually get it here. Yeah, okay, good. So that goes all the way to there. Now the hopper won't spit up, that's a funny sentence, until it gets power. So I actually have to make a little clock for that, and I will do that momentarily. But first, I want to wire up the go button, which was... I need some wool. I need some wool before I do that. Okay, so I have the colors that I need. Nice. And let's hop back down. So, technically, this one here is orange. So orange is cart return. And by cart return, I mean it is responsible for the carts going back into the dispensers. So that's all of this is all technically orange. And then there's going to be a circuit down here, but I'm going to get to that last because that involves a... Nope. comparator coming off of that, and I haven't made any yet. So, I want to do this one. And which side makes the most sense? Doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ow, cactus. I believe this is the... Oh, there. Okay, so that is yellow with a with a just redstone on it. That's not feeding up, that's feeding down. So that's the detector rail that will send a new cart, or that would call a new cart. And replace this. So this is the most complex build I've done in a long time, and I'm really having a lot of fun with it. So that's going to come down here and trigger this dispenser. So we're going to go off on this side. This has been a lot of using tools and then digging out a bunch of netherrack and then filling in a bunch of netherrack. And then re-enchanting tools over and over. There's been a lot of tool enchanting. Okay. It's a lot different when you have to make the space to work in, instead of just a big flat open area that you can fly through. So... Alright, I don't know how much that I'm going to need. So I have... Both of those are... Okay, so let's do it this side. So that is the tripwire hook. Coming from the tripwire hook, I have blue. I think it was blue. It is now. And that is... Come on. Gonna come down to here. Missed. Gonna come down to here and trigger this torch, which is also going to trigger that, but I'm going to ignore that because it doesn't really affect me. And that lights up the rail. Oh, I didn't need to do that. So to make this come down, I'm going to take a redstone. I put it there. Yeah. So I put that there. I mean, it's on top of there, which turns this torch off. I still need another rack around here. Ah! Too much stuff. So blue here. I need to end up feeding into here. But I need to invert it one more time, so I'm going to have to come out this way. Or would it be easier to just come down? I think it's still smaller to do it this way. Nope. Okay. Can I make it through there? No, probably not. Okay. That is incorrect. Why? This is the rail line, right? nothing is directly powering those. Alright, let's do it the other way then. Alright, so we gotta figure out why this is still triggering. So this is triggering this guy here, which is annoying. I guess it would be easier if I moved that tower back one, right? It would complicate my life a little bit less. Back to where I had it, which I thought was mistaken the first time. If I do this, oh, shift, this, and then this. See, I don't even know what that's clicking now. What are you even doing here? Is that because of this? Yep. No. See, this is triggering weird. Why? That shouldn't be doing that, unless it has something to do with this. Oh, that's why. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, so yeah, you guys probably saw that already. I was powering this redstone, which powered this block, which unpowered this, which powered this, which unpowered, and then so I was going in a circle. Okay. Still, I don't mind moving this back a block, but I don't technically have to. Okay, so let's come down here. And we'll go around. And this is actually better because I won't have to invert it again. Okay. So now, when I go up here, when I stand here, it turns on the track, which is good. And it doesn't dispense again, which is even better. Alright. Another half slabs, I want to put those back, because those are actually kind of important. I apologize to the people who have done a whole bunch of work making this look pretty, and I'm destroying it completely. That didn't sound very apologetic, did it? This way. Okay. Good. So now I have hoppers going into there. And just to make sure nothing is... Stop grouping. Interfering. Let's just make sure you guys still end up in here. Good. Alright. I just didn't want to make sure that... I just wanted to make sure that none of this redstone here was powering any of these hoppers so that they wouldn't pass anything through. Alright, so that is one circuit taken care of. The other one is actually triggering that. And I forget what color that was. That was green. Yes. So this is triggering this dispenser with this torch. I keep trying to pick that up, but I'm inventoried. I should get rid of some of this thing. Let me see if I can clean up my inventory a bit. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back, and it's been, I think, 2 days since I last recorded, 45 seconds ago. I have figured out what I did wrong, and how to fix it, and how to make it better. So here's what we have now, and I messed up this tunnel for the people who were making it pretty. Sorry, people who are making it pretty. There's a sign here that was asking if I was done, and I am now. So over here, I was also having, I don't remember if I actually showed this on camera or not, but this was giving me some trouble. It wasn't resetting correctly. There was this lamp here. It was powered from the back with a lever, and that was powering one of the pistons back here. So it was stopping, it was making sure black was always selected. So now I have black, white, and I almost have pink done. I just went and made some more repeaters so I can finish the pink. And I can do that by not having pink wool. Well, that was poor, terrible planning. Hold on one second. Okay, so now I take the pink wool. I put one there. I make some of these. And I put a torch down. Okay. So I was running the redstone along here when I realized that these three here connect over here. And so I had to get some repeaters. I actually knew about this already, but... So now these no longer connect. Ooh, I can replace these with actual pink wool now. Don't mind my phone. I'm actually on call. It is a snow day here in Massachusetts. The governor's closed pretty much the entire state. It's been awesome. But I do have some things that I may or may not need to do at home. I just finished up a live stream. I don't have purple. There's one piece of wool missing. That's sad. Where I worked all of this out. But now we have, theoretically at least, 3 working tracks. So let's give pink a shot. And now if I hop in this cart, I will trip this wire. That will power the rail below this cart, the powered rail there. It'll spit me out this way. I'll go over this detector rail. This detector rail will send a pulse back to this dispenser, which will spit out another cart. Meanwhile, I'm going to go out this way towards pink. So let's see if all that works. Bang. Perfect. And I'm going to go this way and then go down pink. And I'm going to hold down forward because we still need some more powered rails in this system. Just because we don't have enough gold. And I think I had it all in my inventory, so nobody else could do it. Sorry, guys. And I end up here when we come back to the station. When I hop out, I'm going to land on those 2 pressure pads over there. And the cart's going to fall down. Now when it falls down, it goes here, hits this cactus, falls through the rails as an item, and goes down there. Goes around all of these hoppers, which go into this chest, which then go into all of these hoppers. And you can see I have a bunch. I brought over a ton of iron. Wow, it didn't even fill it up as much as I thought it would. And it goes over here. I moved this back so it was underneath. I last had it out here, but it wasn't working with this comparator. This comparator, if you're from Maston, comes over here, and if there's one cart in here, which there is more than one, because I let it run for a little bit, it will turn this torch on, which lights up this redstone, which powers this block, which turns this torch off, which turns this redstone off. And when this redstone is off, this rapid pulsar right here pulses rapidly. Comes over here to these 2 repeaters, which slows down the pulse a little bit. I'm actually going to slow it down a little less. And it will trigger this column of droppers and send some carts up until they hit the dispenser. This line over here is the yellow is where the detector rail is. It comes around here and then goes up here and then goes into this block. Powering this block powers this dispenser, which spits out a cart. Or this green line, there's a button on top of this block right here, comes down here and then goes around the back and comes down here and joins the yellow line, which again comes over here, powers this block, spits out a cart. So no matter what, I will. Oh, I'm completely out of. Okay, well, I'm going to send the cart. I wonder if that comes back on its own. Probably not. I don't think it's strong enough. We'll see. I may have to go chasing. But that is the system. Everything is working, and pink is now working, which is exciting. I still have blue and orange and purple and yellow set up. I still do not, well, sorry, teal or whatever this one is, cyan. I still have not even made blue, green, and red. So there's more tunnel to be built down here, and golly, that's gonna be a while. Oh, but people have been helping out. We have moved this whole design like 6 or 7 times now, annoying everyone. Sorry, everyone. We even lowered the floor one so that when with the tracks that we do have, it comes up here, we still have room for a roof, because directly above this half slab, I think that's a half slab. Yeah, half slab is the possibility of yeah, there it is, bedrock. So we are right up at the top, and we couldn't get any better than this, and it's very exciting, and I love the design, and I love that it works, and the Jay Holland and Dragon Master and Scooby J and everybody has just been, Binder Guy, everyone has come and helped us out with either with materials or with time, and it has just been a blast. I'm loving every part of it. So go team. Let's run down pink here and see if we can find the cart. I'll get in it so it'll go a little faster. But I'm going to call this an episode. I'm going to finish up the rest of these lines in the off time and get all of that working. Get back in the dispenser, you. I need to make this a little more pretty underneath too, because I hate being able to see that. Yeah, a lot of fun. I enjoyed this a lot. Hopefully everyone else did. Hopefully you guys did. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.